Ashley. I'm a student recruitment specialist at Bow Valley College, and I'm here to talk to you about our college, our programs, and how to apply. So I'd like to start with a land acknowledgement. We at Bow Valley College are located in Calgary, Alberta. We are located in the lands of the Treaty 7 region, as well as the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3, and we recognize the lands on which we learn, share, grow, and live. So Bow Valley College, we are Calgary's only community college. What that means is that we are the only college in town. We are publicly funded. We provide good quality education, and we like to keep our tuition low. So here we are, right in downtown Calgary. This is our two buildings, North and South Campus. We're located right on a C train line, as well a few blocks from the river and the new Central Library. We're right in the action. It's a great place to work. I love working there, and a lot of our students love our location as well. So I wanted to start tonight, or this afternoon, by talking a little bit about campus life. We are a smaller campus, at least I like to say so. Others may disagree. But we do have lots of activities and different supports on campus to make your time with us as great as you can. We have some leadership programs and a lot of volunteer groups that you can join. Some of our leadership programs are through your courses. For example, Venture Quest is for those aspiring entrepreneurs. What you do is you come up with a business pitch, and then you tell it to a panel of people. You compete against your other students, and then you can win prize money. So it's a really cool way to get your business ideas heard and also learn a little bit of cash. We also have a students association, which is like a students union or students council. They advocate on behalf of your fellow students. You can join them as a member, join one of their clubs, or create your own club. At Bow Valley College, we're really proud of our supports for Indigenous students. I'm going to share some of our supports that we have specifically for those who identify as Indigenous. To start, we have a Buffalo Lodge or Nigogon Center. This is our Indigenous Student Center. Students can come to this space, meet with elders, meet with fellow students, receive different supports, and as well be involved in many activities. They host many daily activities. They also host events such as Indigenous Awareness Month events, and they also have a weekly breakfast. So if you like free breakfast, Monday mornings, they have a breakfast for students to join and come learn more about the center. We also provide seats for Indigenous students. These are seats reserved in some of our programs, as you can see here on the slide. All these programs have seats that are reserved for those who identify as Indigenous. We started with our practical nursing diploma and social work and pharmacy technician, as these were the highest demand programs that we have, and seats fill quickly. So we wanted to make sure we started with these programs for these extra seats for Indigenous learners. We've recently added, as of fall 2024, the following programs, and we're looking to add more with these seats reserved. We also provide a variety of other services to students. At Bow Valley College, we have career and employment services. These are for finding that part-time job as a student or a career afterwards. As an alumni, you're able to access our career services for the rest of your life. So it doesn't mean if you graduated 6 months ago, 5 months ago, or 10 months ago, or even 10 years ago, you can still access our career services. We also provide financial assistance for students, so people who can support with student loans and grants, as well as those who can provide support for awards and scholarships. We also have a great health and wellness team. This includes mental health counseling as well as accessibility support services. We also have plenty of academic supports such as peer tutors, writing coaches, and study coaches. At Bow Valley College, we don't just want you to come to our school, we want you to be successful and thrive and go further and beyond than us. So we want you to be supported at our college to be successful. So if that sounds interesting to you, here is our schools of study. I'm going to talk very briefly about each of these programs and some of our key diplomas that we have in each of these programs. So the first 5 schools, these are schools with programs. The ones at the bottom, I won't speak to today, but they are where our English language learning classes are, as well as our high school upgrading. We have both of these available to students from all type of backgrounds. You can check our website for more information on those programs. So at Bow Valley College, we are a college here in Calgary, and so we offer certificates and diplomas. Some colleges you may know do sometimes offer degrees, but for us, we stick with our certificates, which are 1-year programs, and diplomas, which are 2. Certificates are very fast, efficient ways to start your education or learn some essential skills. Diplomas are going to build on what you learned there and as well have a lot more work integrated learning. What this means is it's like work practicum, field experience, or capstone project where you complete a project for an employer. Our diploma programs transfer as well to university. So if after 2 years you want to keep studying, you can do that. So looking at some of our schools, I'm going to start with our Center for Entertainment Arts. This is our newest school, and it involves a lot of really cool technical programs to work in the film, TV, and video game industries. These are the programs that we have in entertainment arts. As you can see, all of our diplomas are listed as advanced. What that means is we want you to have a little bit of background in one of these areas in order to be entered into the program. Programs that involve a lot of software and kind of digital development, such as 3D animation and virtual effects, will require portfolios to show us that you have a little bit of foundation in the digital or physical arts. If you're completely new to the arts, but you're interested in becoming a 3D animator, a game developer, or in virtual production, you can join our Foundation Certificate. This is a 1-year certificate that starts you right at the beginning from hand drawings, sketches, color palettes, and modeling to build you up into the software that you'll use in the advanced programs. When you're finished the Foundation Certificate, you will have a portfolio ready to join one of the diplomas. If you have prior experience coding, maybe drawing, sketching, working with Maya or Blender in your high school, you can also potentially have enough ready for your portfolio to get into one of our advanced programs. If you're interested in working in film or video games or TV, but you're not more the creative side, we also have a couple programs in film production. Production management is our newest program, and this prepares you to be the production manager, producer, or any type of behind-the-scenes work in film. For this program, we're looking for your grade 12 English, and we also require a portfolio for this program. If you're more interested in the game or software development, we have a game development program. This is for those who want to learn storyboarding, character, as well as some coding. So you'll learn everything from the background, actually software development, to creation of the more artistic parts of game development. Virtual effects, this is similar to 3D animation and modeling. These are going to be 2 very virtual focused programs. Again, we're looking for a portfolio for this program as well as your English grade 12 Here in Alberta, English Language Arts 30-1 or 2. If you're from another province, we will accept equivalencies from other provinces. So very quickly, just want to show you some of the software that you'll use in these programs. These are all industry standard programs. So what you learn when you attend one of these programs is exactly what you'll be using in the industry. We want to make sure you're prepared to work in industry right when you graduate. So we give you the tools and the experience you need to do so. Okay, next I'd like to talk about our School of Business. Our School of Business has four certificates. I can't count, 4 certificates and 3 diplomas. Certificates, again, are the one-year programs, and these are very quick administrative certificates. So 1 year and you're ready for work. Our most popular programs here, probably our Business Administration Diploma. This is a 2-year program, and you can choose a general major or one of the majors listed. If you choose one of the majors here, your work experience will be in that field. I'd like to highlight our newest program in the CHU School of Business, our Esports Business Management Diploma. I like to call this one the video game program that you can sell to mom and dad. This is a really neat program. It combines basic business management skills, accounting, marketing, finance, insurance, as well as some event planning and the specific scope of esports. So whether it's designing events, managing a team, working for businesses that promote esports, you can get a bunch of different positions in esports, as well as get that business management information. Our Business Management Diploma, similar to our Business Administration Diploma, look for grade 12 English as well as grade 12 math. The next school I'd like to talk about is a very popular school, our School of Community Studies. If you're someone that likes working with people, wants to make a difference in your community, these are great programs to join. By far the most popular is our Social Work Diploma. Here in Alberta, you can become a registered social worker with just the 2-year diploma. If you want further study, our Social Work Diploma also transfers to local universities in Calgary, the University of Calgary, and Mount Royal University. Another very popular program is our Justice Studies Diploma. You can take a specialization in correctional studies, law enforcement, or general justice. Child and Youth Care Diploma is for those who want to focus maybe something on a little more on the children and youth. Instead of social work, child and youth care, you can work as a youth counselor, you can work in elementary schools with young kids, and it's more the counseling side of that. Okay. Next is our School of Health and Wellness. This is where you'll find programs to work in the healthcare industry. We have 2 certificates here. Healthcare aid is very popular for those that want to work with seniors. It's very hands-on. It's a short 8-month program to get you working right away. Our Practical Nurse Diploma is a very popular diploma. This one is offered with 3 different start dates throughout the year and fills the day our applications open. I'll talk about the application process at the end of the presentation, but it's important to know if you'd like to take practical nursing with us, be sure you keep in mind application open dates. Another program in our School of Health and Wellness I'd like to highlight is our Interdisciplinary Therapy Assistant Diploma. What is interdisciplinary therapy? Well, we took 4 we took 4 therapy assistant programs and combined them into one so that you can have a lot of options for this program. So if you want to work as an assistant for a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, a speech language therapist, or a recreational therapist, you learn all 4 of these assistant programs in this diploma. For this program, we're looking for grade 12 English, grade 12 biology, and grade 10 math. This is a very hands-on practical program. It involves a lot of practicums, which means working in these roles, and lots of lab work. It's very, very diverse, so you can work in any four of those fields, or you can work as someone that combines all of them. Lastly, but not least, our School of Technology. This is where our technology programs are. We have two programs that are more on the technical side and two that are more on the design side. Digital design is a really cool program that sometimes people think is similar to graphic design. You will do some of the designs of brochures, but you're also going to learn the digital design. Things like websites, social media pages, and a little bit of animation and motion capture digital design is included in this program. You'll also learn some of the more technical artistic skills and get some more artistic classes in this program. For those that like decorating, interior decorating is also a great program. Software development is for those aspiring software developers who want to learn programming and coding. And information technology is for those that would like to become an IT support person. So bugs, fixing computers, software, things like that, you are that person. Two of these programs, digital design and software development, are offered in two different ways. The traditional style is mostly focused on classwork, but you do get a work experience in your final term. The apprenticeship style diplomas focus on the work experience aspect. So you will start in your second semester a paid part-time work experience at a local company here in Calgary in one of these positions. You'll work alongside your courses, so it is a very intense course, but when you're finished, you'll have a full year of part-time work experience, so you learn as you work. These are really great programs. We're excited for our first launch was back this September, and so for those looking to start September 2024, you will be our second intake. So as I mentioned earlier, if you take one of our diplomas, there's lots of different places where you can keep studying. If you end your education after Bow Valley College, we're happy, but we're also excited when you join one of our partners. A lot of our programs have formal transfer agreements with the following universities, but you can also ask for course-by-course transfer credit to receive credit for your diploma to keep studying. So if you like one of these programs, what do you need to get in? Do make sure you contact us. I'll give my contact information at the end of the presentation. As well, you can reach out to us through School Finder or our website. But our academic admission requirements are as follows. Every single one of our programs, we're going to be looking for your grade 12 English. Depending on the program, you might look for math, biology, or chemistry. And for those Center for Entertainment Arts programs, you do need a completed portfolio. We are an access school, and we realize that sometimes everyone can have a different situation. So pharmacy technician is our only program which requires a completed high school diploma. For the rest of our programs, all you need is the required courses. So as I mentioned, some of our programs have more than one start date. Practical nursing, for example, all three. Other programs like our software development and digital design apprenticeship style, as well as social work, only have a fall start date. Our applications for fall, which is September 2024, opened on October 2nd, and our next intake winter will open on February 1st, 2024. A few of our programs do have a May start date, which is spring summer, and those will open as well. All of our applications open on Apply Alberta. This is a website for all Alberta public post-secondaries, universities, and colleges to apply. It's a one complete application system, so if you want to apply to more than one university or college, you do so on the same platform. All right, so how can I get in? Our admission is not competitive. So what we do when we open our applications on the dates that I just showed. We accept and review applications based on a first qualified, first accepted basis. What that means is we leave applications open until the programs fill. The sooner you apply, the better chance that you have of getting in. So if you like to apply, here are the steps to apply. The first thing we recommend, especially if it's not the first day of applications, give us a call or an email and find out availability for your seat. As I said, we open applications on the open date and then leave them open until the program fills. So if you're looking to apply, the first day application's open, there's a good chance you'll get in. If you're applying in March, April, May, sometimes June or July, there may not be a seat left. So always give us a call, make sure there's a seat first, and then you can create an account on Apply Alberta. You will need an Alberta student number, which if you have went to school in Alberta, you'll have. If not, from the Apply Alberta website, you can quickly register for one. Next, you'll need to set up an account on Apply Alberta and then complete your application on that site. You'll begin with a portfolio and then choose Bow Valley College and choose your program. Our application fee is $75, and we have a fee waiver for Indigenous students. This is a non-refundable fee, and if you apply for more than one program at our school, each application will cost $75. So I've reached the end of my presentation because I wanted to make sure I gave lots of time for questions. I'll share my contact here for a little bit longer, and I'll get back to Logan and the chat as I can't see it right now. But please feel free to email me, give me a call if you'd like more information on how to apply to one of these programs, as well as if you'd like to visit the college. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you joining me to talk about our lovely college.
Thanks a ton, Ashley. We do have some questions in the chat, and I'll call them out, and you can respond as you will. And we'll just go from top to bottom. First is, what kinds of business ideas have students done in the past? I think you mentioned sort of business ideas for cash at the outset. Somebody's curious what students have done.
Venture Quest. So Venture Quest, I believe on our website, we have them posted every year in like the news section. I saw something, there was like a donut idea, a food truck idea. There was a couple apps, so like apps for your phone. One of them, I believe, was like a recycling app. So it really has some diversity in the types of different programs. It's any kind of project you think of, but the food ones and then the recycling app, that one really jumped out at me.
Very cool, thank you. Next one is about the Indigenous student population at Bow Valley. How big is it? I guess maybe raw numbers, percentage-wise?
Oh my goodness, that's a good question. If you need an exact number, I can follow up and find that for you, but we do have a couple thousand.
Beauty, thanks very much. We've got one from Harry. Do you have to be good at drawing?
Okay, so I'm assuming this is about the entertainment arts programs. So no, you don't necessarily have to be good at drawing. So if you take the foundation certificate, they will teach you all those skills. So I remember one day I was on campus and some students came around, they were drawing everybody. So they were asking people around campus to learn how to draw their faces. So you will learn some drawing skills. You don't need to have any going into them. Even if you're applying for one of those advanced diplomas, you don't need to have so much drawing because it is going to be more the technical side. So they basically just want to know you have a general idea of art, especially backgrounds and images, an idea of spatiality. But yeah, you don't have to be a good drawer to join any of those programs.
sort of along similar lines, is there a photography course available that I could take, and would I need a portfolio to provide to show the work I've done to see if I can get admitted?
Sure. So we don't have a photography class. We have one that's film production, and so that's more like the live film, cinematography, lighting, and sound.
Took a similar program myself once upon a time. Okay, another question about competitiveness for admission to the esports program. Is it highly competitive? What's that like?
So this actually is a brand new program. So we have not had an intake. We haven't had this class start yet. So January 2024, almost next month, we're going to be having the very first class, and then fall will be the second class. So this is a brand new program, so not too crazy with the application speed for this one. That's why I wanted to highlight it here today to get you guys excited about that. So as with any of our programs, I always do recommend applying sooner rather than later. Just because there's seats now doesn't mean next month there will be.
Yeah, very true. Okay, how about PSWs, personal support workers? Are they in high demand in your part of the province?
Yes. So anything that's healthcare is very in demand still in Calgary. Our city is growing and growing and growing. So there's always demand for these type of support positions.
Somewhat conceptually related. Do all programs offer work?
Yes. So great question. Most of our programs have it now. For the ones that don't, as of fall 2024, we are going to have every single one of our programs have some kind of work experience. So whether that's a capstone or a work placement, every single one of our programs will have work experience included in them.
That's pretty sweet. Okay, next one. Are any of the programs available through distance studies, specifically parts of the practical nursing program, for example?
This is a great question. We do get asked this a lot. So as for classes that are fully online, it is very few. Because our programs are very practical in nature, a lot of them involve labs and that work experience that can't be done from home. That said, a lot of our courses are offered online. So I would expect for the majority of our classes to have some sort of combination, some online, some in person. Practical nursing. So this one's a different one based on how you apply and where you live. So Bull Valley College, we are located in Calgary, but we also have different schools, different satellite schools. So in smaller towns around Calgary, such as Airdrie, Cochrane, and Okotoks, we have regional campuses that offer practical nursing. Those programs, your coursework, so your lectures are online, and then the practicums are in person, and your labs are in person in Calgary. So if you are in the Calgary region, yes, there is opportunities to do practical nursing mostly online. However, if you're in Calgary or outside of our region, you will have to take the fully in-class version.
Appreciate that. Another question here about biotech. Do you offer any programs in biotechnology? And if so, are they open for applications?
Biotechnology, no. We do have another school in town, SAIT. They kind of offer more of the tech type programs.
Right on. Thanks very much. That's all the questions we have so far. We do have a few more minutes, though, if anybody does have some more questions. And otherwise, we'll put a link to the booth for future questions as well. I suppose that might be it in terms of questions. Any parting words, Ashley, before we let you go?
Just, I guess, thank you for joining me, everyone here. Please do give me an email or a call, visit our website, or if you're in Calgary, come visit our school. We have a really wonderful campus life and tons of students from all over Calgary, all over Canada, as well as the world. So come and join our great school in downtown Calgary. And thanks so much to Logan and School Finder for hosting us here tonight.
Thanks a ton for your time and expertise. Ashley, have a great evening.